Hi everybody and welcome to NJPW Xtra. I'm Chris Charlton right here in the NJPW Event Center where it's been a wild few weeks across Japan for NJPW. We've got news from G1 Climax 32, Burning Spirit coming up, Declaration of Power in Ryogoku Sumo Hall, and some big news about historic crossover as NJPW and Stardom join forces. Let's take no further time and get right to it. Of course, the center of attention in New Japan Pro Wrestling has been Kazuchika Okada, who emerged from a war with Will Ospreay in the Nippon Budokan as the G1 Climax 32 winner. One of the most thrilling matches of the year saw Will Ospreay do everything right as he relentlessly targeted Okada and went deep into the history books with references to Hiroshi Tanahashi, AJ Styles, and even Kenny Omega as men who have beaten Okada in the past. Yet despite the Commonwealth Kingpin being able to kick out of a Rainmaker, he just wasn't quite able to do enough. Okada with an instinctive counter to the Hidden Blade that led to a second Rainmaker, and Okada's fourth G1 Climax trophy, his second in a row. After the G1, Okada would declare that he wanted to elevate the status that comes with winning the Tournament of Tournaments, while the last decade has seen the G1 Climax winner receive an opportunity at the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion in the main event at Wrestle Kingdom. Okada asserted that that right should be ironclad, and Okada was indeed inserted into the main event January the 4th, Wrestle Kingdom 17. But who Okada will face will be in question, and still a lot can change between now and January. Indeed, Okada still has one opponent to face. Jonah, the top dog who defeated the Rainmaker in Osaka, will be taking on Okada one-on-one at Declaration of Power October the 10th in a special singles match. And should Jonah emerge victorious, he may have a claim at the prize that's being defended in the main event that night. Switchblade Jay White was conspicuous in his absence in the G1 Final 4 after Tama Tonga put him away with the gun stunt in a remarkable bout, and now the good bad guy will get his shot at the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship October the 10th live in English on NJPWWorld.com. Before then though, what of Okada's G1 final opponent, Will Ospreay? Ospreay made it to the G1 final after an unbelievable streak of performances, ending with a memorable victory over Tetsuya Naito in the semi-finals. But still sticking in his craw is his loss to David Finlay earlier in the tournament. Ospreay vowed that he will not wear the IWGP US title around his waist until he makes David Finlay's face as red as the leather strap on that US gold. And now Burning Spirit in Kobe on September the 25th will see David Finlay and Will Ospreay face off in the main event. Meanwhile, Hiroshi Tanahashi will be challenging Carl Anderson for the Never Openweight Championship in Kobe. Tanahashi pinning the Machine Gun in the Nippon Budokan on the last night of G1 action after Toriano interjected in their tag team bout. Tanahashi and Anderson have a lot of history going back to the very origins of Bullet Club, but more important to the ace is another run at Never Gold. That's just scratching the surface of a 3-title match card in Kobe, as well as plenty more thrilling action. Besides, head to www.njpw1972.com for the full card information. Okay, so many events to look forward to, as you've just seen a lot of it live in English on NJPWWorld.com. On-demand English coverage from September the 2nd for the tour opener at Yokohama Budokan, and our Korakuen Hall event September 5th and 6th, where fans will finally be able to cheer again. At the end of the month, September the 25th, Kobe World Hall will have live English coverage, and October the 10th, Declaration of Power will be live and ringside with full English coverage. And then, how about NJPW World Pay-Per-View live and in English November the 20th, historic crossover. We're going to crown the first ever IWGP Women's Champion, and we've got incredible mixed tag bouts as Maika and Hiroki Goto will take on Hiroshi Tanahashi and Utami Hayashishita. a UFC combo of Shuri and Tom Lawler will face Zack Sabre Jr. and Julia, and Suzuki-gun will be torn asunder for one night only as they team with both Cosmic Angels and Oedo Tai in one of the most intriguing matches you're going to see all year. All of that still to come, and plenty of incredible international events. Rumble on 44th Street in New York this October, as well as Royal Quest to kick off the month of October 1st and 2nd. We're going to have all the details for you next time on NJPW Extra. Until then, go kigen yo, sayonara.